Okay, we're back. So I just went and put a reamer into my 1/2-inch drill motor. This is 532 thou, so it's a 32nd over 1/2 inch. So it fit in there. I had a 550 thou diameter when it would not go in, so looks like our sweet spot's going to be 530 thou on the diameter. This one's cut at a 1/2 inch. You can see how they spin in here. So if I make these bigger, you get more holding power, and then over time, if it gets bad, you can go ahead and turn it down a few times and still be pretty good size. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This length of a reamer works pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that other one to this length, or at least machine it to be this length. So I'm going to take this and just put it over here and see what that is. And we're going to mark it with a pin here, and then we can start cutting to that diameter, that length. So it looks like our length is like right here. Here's where the length of this reamer is at. Okay, so we're going to cut this 1/2 inch or 530 thou all the way to there. Plus 0 minus 2. How's that for a tolerance range? Okay, so that means we're going to be cutting that much off. We're going to turn this down. So we're at 685 right now. We got to go down to 530. So how much is that? Click in your head. Roughly about 150 thou. Roughly. Okay, right now I got my crappy bit in here. I'm going to leave that in there for now. I'm going to rough it on down, and then I'll change the bit out. Because this uneven cut here is going to be pretty hard on the cutter. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so get out. So this little cut. Throw oil on here, because it's going to be a big cut. Chunk, chunk, chunk. Large radius shadow. We've got a large radius. At 7. It's just cutting like crap. If we're only hitting on the bit, we're not hitting on anything else, we're good. Finish is horrible. Cut's horrible. Good. Everything's perfect. So we're at 7, I think. 8. It's going to cut 40. cut in reverse. Damn, this cutter's not cutting very good. It's a very uneven surface. I'm thinking that cutter's not the best in condition. What do you think? It's time for a resharp. Change it. Okay, we're still at 600. There we go. Yeah, I want to get down about 6. Where are we at right now? 620. 100,000 more to go. We're tearing stuff up big time. Because that cutter's not cutting at all. It's really, really hard on the center and the lathe. So there's no reason to keep pushing it. All you can do is tear up equipment. So I'm going to go ahead and change out that bit. See what the hell the problem is with it. Doesn't look that bad. I don't understand why it's cutting so crappy. Definitely is not a happy camper. Let's switch over to this bit here. Looks a lot better. Still pretty crappy surface. All right. Center's still good. This is still tight. $30 pass. Finish Harley looks better. Big improvement finish, but still horrible. Yeah, let's grab my caliper. It's easy to measure with that. Just kind of getting down here where we're at. 623. 95 thou to go. Do another 30 pass. We're actually cutting. Should be 590 something. Oh, it is 590. Okay. Do that again. I don't remember. might be a 40 cal. Yeah, that's probably a 40 cal. Oh well. Check it here in a minute. It's not a happy camper there at all. 560, so we're fine. Working harder now. Yeah, that's not happy over there. 30 more on that. Size we are. Okay, we're at 27, 28, 30. What's this diameter? That's a 36. Get a couple more on that side. It's going to get cut off, so I just want to get it undersized so I don't tear up my cutter. The last thing I want to do is tear up my good cutter. Alright, so we'll go back to our stop. We were on one before. Backwards. Put it on the side so I don't have to worry about putting my good cover. Got a couple better backwards and forward. So we just learned something. This cutter likes going backwards, so we're going to go backwards. Okay, this should be down way under 30 now. 20. And turn that a little bit so I can measure it. 21, so we're undersized. Okay, good. So like I said, we just learned this thing likes to be undersized. For a bit change, I think. We're at 46. Okay. It's rough. We're at 46. We got down to 30. So we got. cutter. What size we at now? We're at 43, at 40. So I got 10th thou to come off here with a good cutter. So we'll go ahead and swap out the cutter here now. Clean everything out a little bit. See how much damage we did. Oh yeah, we didn't. It's good to use, but it's still good. We'll keep it for later. Put that one back. Go back to our good one we were using before. We know it's good. We already used it. Oh. Don't drop your carbide. You might never find it again if you drop it down that crap hole on the bottom. Drop it again. That time I don't see it though. That had a little more force when it went down that time. It hit harder. Let's see, there it is. Okay, quit dropping it. It's a good thing I cleared out all my chips out there yesterday. It would be even harder to find it. Oh, that's right, this one was taller than the other one was, wasn't it? Yeah, that's why I wouldn't go in there. Different heights. Okay. So we got 40 to go. This one moved on us a little bit. Let's see, we can cut. Put it right on the last one. A lot better things. Look at that. It's chunky right down here though. There's chunk there. Okay, we'll stop right there. Get a little chatter going there, you can see it too. Alright, I'm going to use our mic here. Oh, she got a long ways to go. Put the 30. It's 30 right there. Okay, we're at 33, 34 right now. 33 and a half. 33 over there. Slide that over to there. And whatever. Yeah, that's pretty close. It's either right on the money or a foul on the fat side. It's hard to tell when you got the heavy cuts or light cuts. I got very uneven cut that last one. So I'm sure it's getting more pissed off at us right there. Okay. See how close we are this time. Ooh, I'm way off. That was closer. 3.5 to go there. 4th thou to go there. That was closer than that. So I was definitely fat. 3 or 4. There's 2, 3 and a half. Crappy. Oh, you dumbass. Ah, you stupid. Okay, there's my half over the number I wanted. The only problem is I'm 5 thou undersized. There's a thou taper right there. I was supposed to stop at 30, which is 5, not 25. Dumbass. Oh well. It's hard to get good help. Okay, I'm going to cut the radius. Yep, I cut 5 thou too much. Thinking wrong. Hard to get good help, so like I said. Okay, we're going to make a nice sweater getting a little close here as I'm hitting. You hit on this a couple times, that's dangerous. I can rip the sweater right off my arm with my arm in it. It'd be hard to stop it too because my arm would be stuck in the machine. Gotta be careful when you got clothes and stuff like this that comes around and grabs you. Over here, no big deal. Here, that's pretty dangerous. Okay, so I clean that up, put a radius right there, fill it right there, radius up here, so no sharp edges, I won't cut myself with it. We can shorten that thing up right to here if we want. How much of an angle did we leave? Yeah, it's about how much we left here. Clunk. So that's about that length. Yep, looks pretty good. So yeah, we can cut this thing off anywhere from here over. Doesn't really matter where. That's plenty of length, so we'll make a decision on that here in a while. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I gotta go ahead and hone this down and make a nice finish now. I'm going to keep the other piece on there for a while because we're still using that for holding purposes. Okay, get this out of my way. So what's nice about this is you can go like this, and you pull it right out and put it right back in. It doesn't change. It's still concentric. So there you go. That's what's nice about turning between centers. It repeats pretty close. Alright, so now I'm just going to work on this surface here a little bit. So we need to get our cutter over here in this part, the hone. We'll just take our external hone, stick it over here for now. Put this back in the machine. And we're back in. Now you go ahead and get this turned down to right size here. Okay. Just our diameter here. Make sure you don't catch it over here on this side over here. So you can make sure this is past where that's going to hit. It's right there. Should be fine. See, that can hang right there for now. We're going to put some oil on here. Honing does require oil. And this is honing oil we're using for cutting fluid. Okay. So now I just tighten this lever up here and it collapses everything down on it and puts pressure on it. Like that. If it grabs onto your hand, just let go. Nice about these horns. Right over to the edge, perfect. Jet lights again. Okay, so you can see how that looks pretty good. Switch over this side over here, you may be able to see better, I don't know. Plus, look dry, that's not too good. Okay. Let's see what we got. 185. Should have been fat. Pretty much right on 85 right now. 84 and a half. 84. 85 fat. 84. A little bit fat right here. More right there. Come back and just get a little more right in that one spot. Just let go, it doesn't hurt anything, so. Alright. Nice and dirty now. Camera's getting dirty too. My hand's dirty, I touched the camera with it. Okay, let me switch over to a clean rag. Cleaner rag anyway. down pretty good. All right. So you can see the finish we got. It's pretty nice now. Yeah, that is sharp down there though. See it doing in my hand. Cutting me. It's cutting my callus. What do I wind up with? Whoop, where are we at? I'm about a tenth or two over the 10 right there. I don't know if you can see it, but pretty close. Half a thou under there. Half over there. And about a third of a thou down over there. And down here, a couple tenths. So we have a little bit of a taper in here. So, oh well. Crappy job. I have to send it back to manufacturer and have it remade. Have it OD ground. Send it out and have it OD ground. Back to standard. How do you bring it back to standard when it's already undersized? I want to see that done. That'd be a good one. Okay, so I'm going to go over to our Sportster motor over here. See if this thing will fit. Oh, it's only 10 o'clock. Oh, I thought it was going to be late. Been at this for a little while. Okay, so this is our clean case. We're just going to get cleaned again anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So, does this fit? Yes, it does. There's a bit of clearance in it, so it won't have to bind on anything. Perfect. Alright, so that one's done. So I go take it back, cut this off, shorten it up a little bit, turn it straight there. Clean that surface up a little bit, wouldn't hurt. I'll probably throw my OD hone on that just to make it look better because it looks like crap. It'll be good to go. Alright, we'll come back later. That's it for now on this one. Alright, we're back over here. So I got this all cleaned up, shortened it. I didn't cut this down yet, but because I want to change my setup in the lathe yet. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the screw out of here, and then I'm going to put some Tribodine grease in there so it'll work nice and free for a while. So we haven't tried it in a chuck yet to see if this fits, even though I cut it flat out under. So there's my Tribodine grease we're going to use. Oh, it fits in there pretty good. That works. Turn that up. Hold it while I do this. Need some leverage here. So we're going to use a chuck key against the table right here to go ahead and get this Allen out of here. There it goes. This is in the way. Alright. Screw is loose. Alright, there's our screw. Wipe off whatever residue's on that. Take our nice Tribodine grease over there. Nice cheap crap. I think that's the $200 tub over there. I forget. Maybe it's only $150. They're just giving the stuff away, so it's cheap. Alright, so I don't use it for special occasions. This is special occasion. Put a little bit right there on that. Taper. That's it. Load it up. Trying to wipe off too much, it costs $5 a wipe, right? Alright, just about. It's good stuff, but it's pretty damn pricey. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and put this in there. I'm not sure what size this is set at right now. Don't have my tools. Use my trusty dusty dial calipers here. We know these are right on the money, right? See what we got here. It was about 115 is what that was showing. Give it a quarter of a turn. So we're about 23 right now on the dial. So we're a couple thou under right now. So that's a good starting point for cutting a new reamer. Then you can bring it up a little bit at a time to bring it up to size. Alright. So let's see how good the chuck is in this drill motor is. We know this is straight. I'm sure this chuck isn't. Pretty damn true though. So you don't have no wobble. That's pretty damn good. That means this drill, chuck, and part I made is good. Tool. Good job. Nothing worse than a wobbling reamer when you're trying to cut a precision hole. Just doesn't help the situation at all when you got bad tools. Okay, so this is above the surface right now. So we cut that when we run that in deeper, it spreads this out. See, that's flux points all the way up to here, so it just spreads out from here up to there, just opens it up. Now the carbide tip ended right here. You can see where the carbide ended. But obviously these are heat treated because you can see the difference in color when it starts to cut. So this is hardened through here. So it's, I don't know how they harden just that one little part. So maybe there's some kind of induction hardened thing going on. I don't know. I don't make reamers, so I don't know how they do it. I'd like that if that was maybe this, you know, this far down with carbide, so you go through all the way through the reamer, all the way through a bushing, it wouldn't stop halfway through. Because that will charge you. This can cut deeper right here at the very end here, because it's too far. But, see, it's not clearance here either, but who knows, maybe that makes it center up and makes it straighter, I don't know. So I don't make reamers, I just cut. So anyway, that tool is good to go. So nice tool. $29.95 at the hardware store, right? There you go. And there's no Jim's part number on that either. They don't offer that. They don't make tools that good anyway. Alright, so next thing we do is play with this one over here. So we need to turn this into this. So the length is good. We got our center right here. And hopefully we got a center over here to match like the other one. So I'm going to take this apart and clean it all up. And then we'll be back. And then we gotta cut this down to this size here. And then I'll have to make a sleeve bush and go right here like this one is. So that's what we have to do. And then we have to come back and turn this down to 530 thou just like we did on the other one. Now this one here is, you should never chuck on an uneven surface. We're going to have to run this up to at least here. So this reamer here is going to be a little bit shorter than this one when we're done. And we'll have to cut this tang off just like we did before, because this won't let you go in the chuck if you have that piece in there. It'll screw up how it chucks on your part. You want to be able to go all the way in. It goes into that deep. If you had that piece of crap in there like that, you'd only have this much holding power, which is not enough. So this will be cut off at some point. But wait, we're going to wait until, just like before, until we cut the whole thing all the way through. Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes.